A great place to enjoy the sights and sounds, particularly here at Kudos Bank Arena. It was here that Team USA claimed the Olympic gold medals. Team USA is hurting, coming off a shock defeat at the hands of the Boomers 48 hours ago, and Team Canada have been outstanding on their Australian tour and are set to try and cause another boil over as we welcome you to Kudos Bank Arena for the final game of the series leading up to the 2019 FIBA World Cup in China, which is now less than a week away. He pulled up lame after game 2 against New Zealand. He's injured and in some doubt for the World Cup. Of course, Australia and Canada are in the same pool. He's been their leading scorer here. As we get underway here at Kudos Bank Arena in Sydney. Smile on his face at the moment because they're getting good looks and just can't come up with the goods so far. And here's Mitchell firing, and eventually he breaks the drought. It took their 4th shot. He couldn't come up with the goods. So now Tatum hands over. He got the knockdown the first shot, and he's going to knock down the second shot as well. Donovan Mitchell. Clock rolls to single digits here. They've missed their first 4 shots. We played almost 3 minutes, and Canada struggling to get something happening at the offensive end as Pangos couldn't complete it. So the USA 2 of 8 from the field at 25%. Canada will take that, but they certainly don't want to be 1 of 8 from the field themselves as Barnes goes to work, count the 2, draws a foul chance at a 3-point play. That was dislodged by Birch, but they're coming back again, the USA. Middleton with it. Donovan Mitchell, alley-oop play, and nice finish there.
Stowe playing one pass ahead, knew that was coming before he even received it, did Walker.
And they've scored 6 unanswered points here, and Kem Birch finally puts a stop to it after missing his opening salvo. Nembhard with it now. Edgeham wide open, and he drills the 3. The first success from long range for Canada. Australian leg of their pre-World Cup tour is here now, and Jaylen Brown's here, and now as well as he knocks down the 2 and draws a foul. So inside the last minute of play here, term number 1 from Kudos Bank Arena in Sydney. Team USA with a double-figure lead. As Nembhard looks to make something happen, and does. Nice way for him to open his scoring account. Great one against New Zealand before he was injured. So Kemba Walker with it. 8-point edge for the USA. Walker steps through the traffic, knocks down the shot and draws a foul. He's a genius.
I can't believe where they picked him up from. They allowed him to get ahead of Stan against the Canadian guards. Have a look at this. This is in the front court already, so very difficult to stay in front of somebody like this.
4 points in that opening quarter. Comes forward, feeds Barnes. Outside, Harris. Penetration from Harris. Off glass, he comes up with the 2. His first score in the game.
Part of this second quarter.
Pangos hands over. Kem Birch working on Turner. Outside, Wiltshire. Down to the baseline. Tough. Oh, Turner got a piece of it, but it tumbles from the 2 games against Australia where they were very happy to shoot from outside. Or Walker. He's coughed it up here. Smile on his face, but Kangos look away. Pass from Pangos and rush into the hoop. The points out it there by Phil Scrubb, and he gets his first points. Enough to disrupt the shot. Now Donovan Mitchell. Walker, down low, Tatum. Muscles his way in the low block. Nice spin move as well. And for Coach Popovich. Shot clock works to 10 here. We've played 4 minutes in the second term. Canada down 11. They've got some defending to do here. Tatum. Oh, Turner from close range.
And on the boards, but also being able to chip in around this all-star backcourt.
Double-figure scoring in both games against Australia, Turner. 15 and 14 boards in their Game 1 win. Pangos gets the reply he was after missing 4 consecutive 3-point attempts.
Tatum was wide open at the top of the key. His man was back creating a crowd against Plumlee. He would have had a wide open 3.
Wiltshire tried to get away from the D of Jaylen Brown, but his recovery was excellent. This is Phil Scrubb, the younger of the 2 brothers. He fires. He was backpedaling straight away.
9 turnovers now, Case.
Woeful. Well, here's Phil Scrubb feeling it. Lap of on Klassen. Got the offensive board, and the putback draws a foul. That's good. Heavy work. Guarded by Best. Picks up the dribble. Mitchell against Kajami Keane. Shot clock works now to 6. And the shot comes, and it's knocked down there by Jaylen Brown. He's got double figures.
Lack of communication. Looked like they were trying to switch, and if you don't switch, someone's going to be open.
Wiltshire hands over. Hazar Kajami Keane was well outside the 3 line, but Middleton now none of 3 from the field yet to score in the game, and Aaron Best is quickly up the floor here. Wiltshire, he fires over the top of Derek White and comes up with the finishing touches. It'll be interesting to see how that is officiated there, but the whole series here is that we've seen right back to Perth a week ago. They've let that go.
I'll be seeking clarification.
Here's Walker. Walker close to the hoop, comes up with it too. You get a chance to look at the Australians when you're in. Pangos just to milk it at the moment against Marcus Smart. Tried to split a couple of defenders. Smart gets after it, needs help. The pass for Donovan Mitchell was knocked down by Phil Scrub. Mitchell, he's got Middleton in support. Elliott play! Oh, the first half comes alive right on the halftime buzzer as Donovan Mitchell climbs upstairs and shows them a whole bag of tricks. Good D from Canada. Neither team able to get some effective offense going at the moment. 90 seconds done here in the third, and Birch, he rolls to the hoop and comes up with a 2. He's got 7 in the game.
Transition baskets, that's another way to find points, or easier points, when you're struggling from the field.
Barnes likes his chances here, and Pangos to beat. Birch arrived late, but 16 at an even worse clip. So 3 minutes played, term number 3. As Tatum rushes to the hoop, worried out of the points. It came back to Turner, who throws it down over his head. Double-figure rebounds. The margin again at 15, but not for long.
That's what he does. He
Grabs the rebound, now Pangos. The Scrub brothers on either wing. He goes to Edgeham and gets it back. Looks inside. Birch from close range adds another 2. So he cranked it up here in term number 3.
Bit out of sorts to me.
had that injury, of course, that he's been dealing with. Might still be bothering him.
Pangos pass. Turnover. Tatum upstairs. Well, that'll bring the crowd to life. Inside they go. Ambitious stuff there from Tommy Scrub. Comes up empty. He's yet to score in the game. Nice pass, nice finish as Jaylen Brown is...
Student of the international game, brought a lot of the concepts, so it served him well.
Good player as well. Was controversially left out of the 72 Olympics. How about that, Kyle Wiltshire with a 3 unsuccessfully. Tatum the rebound off to Walker. White next in line. Found some space in the key. Off glass. Wouldn't work. Lopez Tyrion does. Brook Lopez gets his first score in the game. They did against Australia in both games to three-quarter time. Shot clock rolls to single digits here. Wiltshire in a mismatch in terms of height against Smart. Turns to the baseline and fills it up. He's now got an even...
Notice and gets pinged for the foul.
They need to find a way to get Wiltshire a few more shots as well. 55% from the field. The rest of the team is in the low 20s.
Here's Walker from close range. Turner for the finishing touches. Play the creative beast. Walker, 12 points in the game. He's got 4 rebounds, a couple of assists as well. Shot clock to 4 here for Tatum. Met upstairs there by Birch for the finishing touches from Turner. 10 points, 14 boards. There's Birch. Wasn't particularly pleasant to look at, but he kept it alive. Wiltshire in a mismatch takes on Kemba Walker. Harris came up with that after Canada coughed it up. Derek White, Middleton, backdoor. Harris takes them on, just muscles his way in close and comes up with the 2. Pretty, but they got it up the floor, the USA. And now Marcus Smart with it. Hands over. Barnes, baseline against Dwayne Notice, who we're seeing for the first time. And Barnes gets in close and adds another 2. The United States has scored the last 6 here. And the margin out to 24. Canada just 7 points in this term. The shot clock rolls to single digits for them here. Wiltshire attracted plenty of attention, draws her foul, threw it up, and not counted as well.
Brilliant points, 15 rebounds. He's been exceptional, but you'd have to question the depth after that of what we've seen so far.
From the fans, because I'm not sure how Lopez is just starting to feel so much love.
Well, they're making their presence felt here. The Aussie fans want Brook Lopez, and they want him now. A little out of control there, Tommy Scrub. Did well to regain his balance. Now he's got Plumlee to contend with.
12 turnovers now for Canada.
White. Elliott play, and Plumlee with a nice athletic finish. Rebound, his third to go with 18 points. There he is now. Wanting to take on Lopez. Gives up the dribble and goes to Aaron Best. The left-hander fires, and Aaron Best comes up with his first field goal in the game.
He's a low number.
Particularly the way they were playing against Australia. As I mentioned, They have cracked that right back. Wiltshire against Lopez. Now chance for Kajami King. Back to Wiltshire, who fires, knocks down the three. He's got 21 to lead all scorers. Again, Harris is not even going to throw it up here. A shot clock violation. And there must be alarm bells ringing for Team USA on what they are serving up here, less than a week away from the World Cup in China. After the event from Kajami King, there's no danger of the result in terms of who is going to win, and it ends up being a 16-point margin in favour of the USA. Nice moment between the NBA championship.